I'm delivery driver 14FC from CloudPunk.
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
1,000.
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called?
Miss Anderson.
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in, or?
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from CloudPunk only.
So what's the deal here? You're all...
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same...
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct...
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just ripped this. It's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson...
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, please, play the rest of the message. My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So...
What? No, we are not...
Seriously? When was your last...
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your...
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is...
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. A?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
To CloudPunk? You'd have to talk...
No, I want to complain to Anderson.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now. Are you Mr. Anderson? More specifically, Mr. Anderson and...
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he...
Let me check his schedule.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointments.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around any... Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in a She keeps saying how we should close up our...
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery...
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual...
Privacy Solutions offers the best in camera-defying subdermal face obfuscation technology. Janice, get your business
Ms.
face on.
Anderson from accounts?
I'm sorry, I'm not...
I know, you can't take a break. Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of...
Oh, dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close account.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have mature...
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How...
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders
The richest in Novalis?
the richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
The financial simulations model the city and all associated, but the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of...
So who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to...
Is it a
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request... I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about...
This one here. I already showed it. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the... Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of... If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized. But they would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
I'm sorry, Andersons. I don't think you're ready for Novalis just yet.
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Rubric.
Lomo's hacker. Is there any way to delete it? Pretend we didn't get it?
We could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
I understand. No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come, collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me whistling. Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or CorpSec meets you at your apartment, and they'll bring your death record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club.
Hi, so what is your star sign, please?
I don't know.
I am instigating a mating ritual. Tell me, did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you hurtled to Earth from orbit?
Do you mean when I fell from heaven?
Affirmative. I require an answer.
I'm not really interested.
I will find the required combination of vocalizations to entice you for romantic...
I'm no expert on romance, but even I know that's not how it works.
Incorrect. Please listen carefully to the following. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would require the...
Do you want some advice?
Affirmative.
If you want to talk to someone you like, try asking their name. And
I am Douglas. Name, please.
nice to meet you, Douglas. Maybe try to ask questions in a less aggressive...
Rania, please touch my carbon fiber endoframe.
Why would I do that?
Because it's made of boyfriend material.
Okay, that is a little funny. But I'm afraid you're not what I'm looking for, and I'm not even looking anyway.
Very well. I shall continue to be a...
Nest.
That'll be all.
Nestor.
Let me...
Nah, I ain't going no...
Your boss wants to talk to me. I'm not supposed to be late. You're making me...
If you're late, you should have got here early.
If I'm late, I'm telling him why.
I'm just jopping with you, lady.
Japping?
Fooling with you. Rubric don't want to see you. He left this package for you.
Where is it supposed to go?
Huh? You...
No.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell you. Better hurry, Rabbit.
Good, Rabbit. Follow the nav point, please.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call, Camus.
I couldn't stop him. He's taken over the comm.
You want to know what it is, don't you? You've been turning it over in your mind. What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the hollows? You can't stop thinking about it.
To be honest, I've had bigger things to worry about. Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying?
You've got a lot to learn about living in Nivalis. It takes a lifetime to understand this city.
A lifetime? Well, then the earlier I start, the longer it will take.
You know what Palette 3.0 does to people? What it could do to you?
It's a virus, right? I heard there was an outbreak.
It's much more than a virus. Palette 1.0 affected computers. Palette 2.0 affects neural augments. It makes autonomic bodily functions become conscious choices. It does not stop the individual's heart beating, their lungs breathing, but it stops that from happening without command. When an individual is afflicted with Palette 2.0, they must make their heart beat. They must be conscious of every breath. They cannot sleep, cannot lose focus for a second, or they will die.
You made this virus?
No, it is an ugly thing, an ugly way to die. Slow and cruel. Subscription plans, the digital inoculation, the cure, insurance policies to protect the families of those it afflicts.
Sounds like a protection racket.
Which economies are any different?
You're full of shit. What is this package?
Palette 2.0, the last pure source code, stored on Quanta Drive. It can't be decrypted by anything in Nivalis below the spires.
And you want me to do what? Spread it?
Quarantine it. There's a simple, unmarked delivery chute in the stacks. It will take the sample to a secure bunker where rare and unique viruses are stored in case they are needed again.
Needed for what? To make new viruses?
To fight them, but also to manage the economy. If my associates were to infect a few thousand people with a low-level neural affliction, every individual would pay for a security upgrade. That upgrade would become a panacea. Everyone would install it. dangerous virus would hit them as a harmless ripple instead of a devastating tidal wave, leaving them untouched. Their lives would be saved.
You know, this city has its share of monsters, but I think you're the worst.
And don't forget it. I've given you the final nav point. Do your job, little rabbit.
He is gone. We are alone again.
Camus, is there a waste disposal near? One that leads all the way to the sea.
Yes, I have a nav point. Can we really do that?
I don't believe this is a cure at all. This is Rubrick's retirement plan, and he'll use it again.
What if sending it to disposal means someone else gets it? Or maybe it will spread. The package says it is dangerous.
It's worth it. Besides, I don't think Rubrick wants anyone else to know he gave us this. If he goes after us, we can rat him out to Lomo. I don't believe for 1 second that Lomo would be forgiving. Sure, when I'm paid.
I pay you.
That's not how it works. You have to contact my...
Seems complicated. How about that?
Look, I can't just...
How about I pay you up front?
Listening. But I won't take anything illegal or dangerous.
My turbo, my vestments, my tights, my rosaries, and my apocrypha sanguine.
I have no idea what any of those are.
You mean my cult? You can tell by my robes.
Yeah, I mean...
Just take them. Deliver them. You know the place. Everyone knows the place. If you make the delivery without incident, come back and I'll double it.
On my way.
Everything your baby's body needs, from disease prevention to neural implant virus protection.
You child! You have sinned! Excoriate yourself before my...
Me?
You feel the spot. Bow down to Cora and ask her to...
Don't you have anything better to do than shout at people?
Not at the moment. Repent!
Camus, do you hear this guy? This is exactly what Mom warned me about in the crazy people shouting on the street.
I hear him. What is he talking?
I saw the eyes of Cora looked up.
Gross.
He shouted at you. He shouts at a lot of people.
Not CorpSec, I noticed. Or the gangers over there, or guys in general.
My knowledge base says many religious factions do not respect minorities.
Your knowledge base is not wrong.